Oh.
Yes, the love you can't believe,
I
right?
had to sip my drink because that was funny. We've had a little bit of fun, but want to talk about some interesting things, you know, in regards to the Murayas and your careers. You and your wife, you know, being visible. We've talked about social media, and you know, we left it off at, you know, how you open an account for your child. Is it right or wrong to actually do that? To have an account for Ladasha?
That's something I think we can discuss for a whole day, but I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing when it comes to social media because 5 years from now, 10 years from now, social media is the way. So even if we ignore it, she'll open herself an account. So we just don't have to ignore right now because what we've just done is just ignited.
Yes.
Yakifika whatever year, tutafikiria maybe 10, 15 years, she can continue. So I don't see any problem with that. As long as I can tell her this is right, this is wrong, she's good to go. That's it. That's what I feel. I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah, I think an account is good though,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you have.
Yeah.
We have.
We
but,
have,
you know,
yeah.
we've had this debate on many platforms.
Yeah.
You know, radio shows. People
Yeah.
are talking about it, and there's varied comments. It's split in two. Should we or should we not?
Why is,
you know?
why is the difference between opening an account for my daughter
Yeah.
and me putting her on my account? What is the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no difference actually.
Cool. There's no problem. If
Yeah.
I can put my child on my Instagram, then there's no problem. Yeye nikimfungulia yake. Yeah, that's it. Done deal.
Oh, you lost me there for a minute. I was like, oh, bank account,
Yeah.
bank, Instagram
Instagram account, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ladasha, how are you going to make sure that she has a normal upbringing, like especially because she's growing up in the limelight? Every time that she walks into school, to famous parents.
Yeah.
How will you keep her life normal, so to speak?
We're just normal people, so she'll be normal. What I mean by this is, we'll make sure she goes to, we do what every other child does. For example, tunataka tuwe tumpeleke pahali kwa kibanda kule, tuende pahali. As in, that's how you make sure that mtoto wako anajua what happens around. You know, sometimes we always want to expose our kids to places posh, you know, 5 stars and so ours. Like I told you, we have a daycare. So sometimes she goes play with those kids huko. So by that, she feels, oh, there's this side of life.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way to do it. And also when it comes to school, we're not sure which school tutampeleka yet.
Yeah.
But I'll say that in another show.
Yeah.
But the main thing yenye mimi husema is make sure you talk to her, sit down and have a discussion with her to know what's right and what's wrong.
But
Yeah.
lakini,
That's it.
But I want to take it back to, you know, he comes off as a really good dad, a
Yeah.
really good husband, and that's every girl's dream.
Yeah.
But before you get there, you know, there's the courting, you know, having a boyfriend, and the girls are looking at you right now and they're thinking, "Ay, answer my prayer, Lord, please." Dating can be hard.
Yeah.
Did you date a lot before settling down?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think every man, yes. Unajua unaangalia which one suits you. So that's for every man, yes, I dated a lot, yes. But it wasn't serious. Unajua ni zile, I'm trying. I'm just trying, but yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you were saved, right? At the time.
Yeah.
So then speak about how to date.
He said worship mixes, it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is that part of courting responsibly? Because you know there's dating, how people date in the 21st century, and then there's dating like the Lord wants it to be done.
Dating is the same thing apart from now sex, if I may put it that way.
Yeah.
Dating is the same thing. You know, the problem as Christians, sometimes we want to bring God sana kwa vitu zingine. And karibu ende na Bible kwa date, you know. So, dating is the same thing. The same words, and I'm telling you, this chick is the same words mwenye hajaokoka atamwambia, I love you, nini. So, when it comes to sex, people know what the Bible says. Hizo ni vitu tumegrow tukijua. But as a Christian, the difference is, you know, if okay, sasa sema nini, if it's dating ni kawaida tu, just go to a place, just have a coffee, nini, have fun. But now ikifika nikuona kwa nyumba, that's different. You know, having sex is different. So I don't see any difference in dating a Christian or dating ingine apart from now sex part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
And a lot of people, you know, always try to figure, like, how do I know this is the one? Girls will tell you about their crazy experiences. Guys will even tell you about crazy experiences. Nowadays, women are very forward.
Yes.
They'll be the one taking you on a date. How can you tell?
As I said, you see, mine was different personally. So Jemi nilijua nitafanya 1, 2, 3, 4, and when she gets this right, and yeah, this is the one. Kuna mtu mwingine if a chick takes you out for whatever, even unasema na kulipia, unasema oh, cause mimi ni safara, she's the one.
Yeah.
You know,
She's the
yeah, there's another guy when I feel if I get a policeman, niko protected, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe she's the one. So, but at the end of the day, what I feel is, why do you want to be the person? Why do you want to settle down with this person? That's what matters. How are you feeling about them? Unajua kuna vitu zingine, even if they have too much money, at the end of the day, there is what you call science. Unajua kuna chemistry fulani, you can't force it. Even if you force it, unajua unajidanganya. So you can always be this is the one. After that's why you have dating, whatever period. Unajua unasoma this guy. And I feel that's the best time ya kuoneshana true colors. You know, so many guys wakidate, you can't do some things. You can't nyamba, you can't do what, all those things, because you want to be perfect.
You can't what?
But you can't fart.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah. Am I lying? But they ask so many guys when you're on a date.
You
they
guys
don't know
tell
that
us.
side.
He took us to church, then he took us to the toilet.
But that's it.
I'm
I know.
like,
So
Yeah.
you're saying that the Murais,
It's
they
not
just
only Nyumba, you see, I've been
they
to
I love it.
Murais, you fart around each other.
You see,
It's
but then,
acceptable.
Mimi, we had known each other as whatever, real colors before
Yeah.
to settle down. There's nothing to pretend. It's funny, unaingia kwa nyumba sasa ile settle down, you realize,
Yeah, mtu fanya
Yeah.
hivi.
And
yes.
that's why it gets
People,
easier in marriage.
That's it.
Because
So-
if it's not well thought through, by the time you get to marriage, it's going to get even
Why
harder.
do you want to be perfect to mean to kidate?
Yeah.
Let me ask, do you think the expectations are different for women than for men? Because women change a lot
Yes.
to date someone. Do you think that it's equal or it should be fair?
I think for women, maybe mtaniambia, but for us men, it's easier to know your man. We don't know how to hide so many things.
Yeah.
The only thing I can hide, maybe from me, maybe nichukue leo nikwambie, I'm always baked. Unajua nakuanga na pesa.
Yeah.
But for women, there's a lot you can hide. You know, there's a lot you can hide. You guys know how to play those cards, eh? You know, maybe sijao na demu wangu, we always meet kwa date akiwa na makeup. She's whatever. Hata akikuja kuniona home, she's beautiful na nini. But at the end of the day, ile tutakaa naye 1 week in the same house, then you realize, what's happening? Yes.
Have we
So
met?
it's really hard for a man to feature these things within 1 year, 6 months. Hivyo utakuwa ushamjua.
Yeah.
So that's what I feel.
That's very true,
Yeah.
actually.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's good to see a man like him who's already in marriage and making it look nice and fresh and still talking about the journey to marriage.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, when it comes to dating, it's kind of confusing.
True.
And everything you guys are portraying,
Yeah.
people are looking at it,
I
you
know,
like, oh, I
and-
just want this.
And probably maybe what I should ask is the example, like you guys, you're setting a very good example to the gospel artists, you know, celebrities. We have these young people, Kina Willie Paul, Bahati, young artists who are being, you know, for lack of a better word, dissected. When they do something small, guys are on their case.
Yes.
When they talk about having a girlfriend, it's already an issue. What can you advise them? What can you tell them as a person who's gone through all that and, you know, put a ring on it?
I always sit down with these guys, so many of them, when you're rich, and I used to tell them, it's cool, it's easy. That's why you see squeezy exposing your spouse ama kuweka demu yako. It's a cool thing, yeah. Why should you hide anyway? So I tell them, okay, one thing is, for them it's different from us. You see, what you expose now we call married is different from what you expose
You're
to
right.
a marriage.
You're
That's
right.
the difference. So when you put having mjawana na mko kwenye dinner mnapika Chris, unajua the other one looks cool, watu wajaokoka, but when mtemekoka uko mtaani, you know, kwenye Insta stories unajua
late night TV.
So what will you tell guys? So I think it's always it's good to be wise, but I always sit down with them na waambia, try go this, take this route.
Yeah.
Now this isn't as consequences zinakuja, and you take this route and this, expect this and this and this. So I think I've played my part, but I always talk to so many guys when it comes to that. Not even when you're kwa industry, even normal guys when I come across.
Yeah. We just want to tell you you're doing fantastic.
Asante.
We can't wait to see the next chapter.